Welcome to a lesson with Dr. Powell. Let's take a look at how the chain rule for derivatives in more variables can tell us a lot about the quotient rule, or actually gives us the quotient rule. Suppose that we have a quotient of two functions. Let's just start with, let's just do 2t, and maybe we'll do, let's just do t, make it fairly simple, t plus 2. Let's just do that. Okay, 2t and t plus 2. So we could think of this as being, could think of a function, xy, as being x over y. We could also think about a vector function as being 2t and t plus 2. Then this is just a composition of two functions. F of g is going to be equal to that. Okay, when we plug in these into there and we get out that. Okay, so that means the derivative of this is simply the derivative of f times the derivative of g. The derivative of f is has two inputs, so two columns. So it's just fx, fy, remember? So derivative with respect to x, treating everything else as a constant, so just 1 over y, that's a constant. And then here in this case, this is like the derivative of x, so a constant over y, so like y to the negative 1. So the derivative of y to the negative 1 with respect to y is just y to the negative 2 with a negative, so basically negative 1 over y squared. So we can think of this as being, simply being negative, okay, so we could think of this as being negative x over y squared. All right. And that, so that's the derivative of f. The derivative of g is just simply just the derivative of this, which is 2 and 1. Okay, and so derivative of this is 2, derivative of that is 1. We write it as a column here because we think one input and then the two outputs for the different rows. We take a dot product and we end up getting 2 over y minus x over y squared. Then if we multiplied this by y over y, we would actually see, and then combined, we'd actually see the quotient rule in action, 2y minus x. So we take the bottom squared. In fact, in some sense, this is kind of nice. Okay, let's throw back our t's in to really see this. So we'd have y is t plus 2, so t plus 2 quantity squared. And the top you have 2t plus 2 minus and then x happens to be 2t, which makes sense because it's this, so this times 1 is the derivative of the bottom. This is the derivative of the top times the bottom, and you subtract and then squared. So really the quotient rule pops up as just the chain rule for taking derivatives. Thanks for watching.